So,
White dressing gloves, pair of blue and white protective gloves.
7 white dressing gowns. That was all there. Did they take that?
Yeah, they took that whole box that was there.
That's what I brought as
Coat
these
hanger.
Instructions. Is that from that night?
They were cut up like they to be with toys, but it's okay.
Oh my God.
Those were cut up, man.
Big Brother water bottles. I never saw those. One ice bucket. Where I did see an ice bucket here.
You did?
Hey, those instructions. Did you cut those up?
Yeah, but that's from ages.
And 2. What's that mean? A4.
Envelopes. So A4. This is A4. The size. This is.
Oh, A4 instruction. Oh, the envelopes and the papers that came in.
But to be honest, a lot of those things just go in the bin because it's just rubbish. So when I clear up it.
Well, yikes. Here.
Yeah. But just let it go in the bin.
I'm staying away from you. He's a bad man. And I've been talking to. God, I finally went to sleep and the sheep went off. I swear to God, I think I went to sleep finally and all of a sudden, boom.
Did you not have a good night of it?
I can't go to sleep. It's too hot.
Yeah.
I can't, and I don't like sleeping without any covers. I always have something over me.
Yeah. But between both of them, you can't.
It's just too hot. I'm used to sleeping in a cold environment, so I would be happy outside. It would be perfect. With lots of covers. Hard. When it's a hard show to put on the big screen because was a lieutenant colonel, and then he was then in his 40s in the show. So if you keep it, it's hard to move it to like the Gulf War, the Iraq War. Those wars are not fun. You couldn't do a comedy about those wars right now. They're too close. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Vietnam, there's enough distance to where you could, and it's just the background. It's not part of the show really, but we were veterans of that war. So I think if they redid it, they have to keep it. They have to do a period piece. They have to keep it in that time. Plus, who's going to play Mr. T? Mr. T was Mr. T. There isn't another Mr. T. That's one of the things that made it work.
How many was there in the 18? How many people? So that's Face, Mr. T.
Face, Mr. T was called B.A., Bad Attitude, B.A. Baracus, and then Howling Mad Murdoch, which was Dwight Schultz, and then Hannibal Smith, which was George Peppard. And we were all very different. I was the good-looking con man. George was the mischievous boss. He was our leader. B.A. was the muscle, the security, the tough guy, and Murdoch was crazy. He was nuts. He was in and out of mental hospital, and he was a pilot, basically, a pilot and a special effects guy. But he was nuts. So he would go off, you know. And we had one episode where he had an imaginary dog. He had the dog everywhere, and the dog would pull him around, and he had to feed the dog. And some of them were very clever. They were very clever and funny and. I don't know how old you are, but
19.
19, yeah. It went on the air here originally, I think, in 1984, 5.
No, I was born in 87.
Yeah, 87. Yeah, it probably went on in 85, but I think it's still it
probably is still going. On
yeah.
Sky,
I know it goes. They run it, and then it's yeah. Because when I come over to meet fans, I do conventions, you know. And I've come over a couple times, and a lot of the people I meet are in their 20s. I mean, a lot of guys come.
Yeah.
And they're 28 to 38. And they watched it when they were 8, 9, 10 years old. Guys, all great guys. Dwight and I come over, Murdoch. We come over a couple times. And say hello. It was huge in Germany, Holland, France, Italy, and now it's in Asia. I get fan mail now I get a lot of fan mail from Czechoslovakia, Romania.
Yeah.
Now, I think it's just started there. Russia. I'm just starting to get fan mail from Russia the last 2 years, so obviously they're playing it. China, I went to China. Speaking of China, they dubbed it. It's in Chinese.
Where did they send the fan mail? To your house?
Where what?
Did they send the fan mail to your house?
Yeah. Not my house. There's a mailing address that's. Hey, it's clearing up.
Yeah, as I say that, with the seagulls.